Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, I'm going to talk about what makes the perfect DIY hot tub plan. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so at time of recording, we're heading into midsummer in the Northern Hemisphere, and this tends to be the kind of time where people begin their projects with the goal of completing them before the weather turns in the fall or the autumn. So I thought it'd be a great time to put this video out talking about planning and getting the right plan in place for your DIY hot tub. Before we get into that, always a great opportunity, you know I like to get this in there, for me to say please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, whole bunch of shorts, and everything on this channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. Right, so the plan. Well, you've got to start with your location. Now, you may be lucky enough to have multiple potential locations. If you're like me, there was only one place that I could really build my DIY hot tub. So you've got to plan where you're going to have your actual hot tub. Pretty straightforward. Now, most importantly is the control room position. You can have a wonderfully built DIY hot tub, but if you get your control room wrong, so if it's too far away, if you're using hot tub pumps and it's not below the waterline, you're going to have problems. So ideally, you want your control room as close as possible. So it's very different from, say, a plunge pool or a swimming pool, where you can have 50 feet of pipe before your actual hot tub. It is possible to do it, but you do need to do some calculations. You do need to put in larger pumps and larger pipes as well. So having, in a perfect world, your hot tub located within about 15 feet of your control room is kind of the optimal position. As I mentioned, and I have done many a time on this channel, hot tub control rooms with hot tub pumps need to be below the waterline. Hot tub pumps, centrifugal pumps, can't suck air, have to be fed water by gravity, so it's really important that they're actually below the waterline on your hot tub. If they're not, then you're going to run into problems, or you need to switch them out for swimming pool pumps, which can be difficult, and again it needs a little bit more planning to make sure you get the right amount of flow, because hot tub pumps are designed to move a body of water very quickly through the jets. Swimming pool pumps, as time goes on, they're looking to get more and more efficient. They're slowing everything down, and it's not a case you can just get a big swimming pool pump now that will work with your hot tub jets. They're becoming really, really rare. So make sure that you have the right pumps for the location of your control room. Next part of your perfect hot tub plan has to be the materials that you're going to use to actually build the tub. Wall construction, you've got a couple of options. You've got CMU block, you've got poured concrete, you've got ICF. All of these work perfectly for our DIY hot tubs, and I always say at the planning stage, plan to your own strengths. So if you're not comfortable laying block, don't go and plan to build a block-built DIY hot tub. It may seem pretty obvious, but play to your own strengths. Each of those options, ICF, CMU block, and poured concrete, give beautifully finished walls for our DIY hot tubs, and yes, there's advantages and disadvantages of each, but all 3 are very viable options for construction methods for your walls. Next stage of planning is your plumbing config. So how many jets are you going to have? What positions are you going to place your jets in? Are you going to have any water features? These are the kind of things that you need to be planning on the plumbing side of things. Then it's on to heating. How are you actually going to heat it? So if you've got a large hot tub that you're building, the chances are you're not going to want to heat it on electric alone. It's slow and it's expensive. So do you have gas on your property? Propane, or what about an air source heat pump? So these are other considerations that you should think about when you're planning that DIY hot tub. Then it's on to the finish. Are you going to tile? I always think tiles look great, and one of the big things that I would definitely change if I ever did mine again was I would put the mosaic, the small mosaic pool tiles. I'd actually use those. I just think that the finish that you get just looks absolutely stunning. So are you going to tile? Are you going to paint? Are you going to use bare concrete, which is proving quite popular at the moment with quite a lot of my customers? So think about the finish at the planning stage of your DIY hot tub. It may seem a long way off, but how are you going to cover your hot tub? What are you going to do for a cover? Are you going to use an off the shelf? If you are, can you get one that's going to fit? Is it the right shape, size? You're going to have one custom made. These kind of things you need to think about, because you will want a cover on that hot tub. It will massively reduce the running costs, and it will also help with the heat up time as well. And finally, there's loads of information on this channel and on my blog over at builderhottub.com, so you can of course do all of this planning, and all that information is there totally for free. Now, if you would like a little bit of a head start, then I do have pre-made plans and design packages that come with access to a video course. All the information that you need about building a DIY hot tub is there. They're tried, they're tested. Over 1,200 customers have used them now. So they're there. There's a link underneath this video for them. So of course, if I can help you in any way, please do get in touch. I hope you found this short video useful. I appreciate the view. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.